Hello, it is Steve. Welcome to another episode of the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast. Today we are going to be speaking to the Polish superstar Alicja, who is representing her country with Pray. Going to find out all about her and her journey to Vienna. But by now, I'm sure you've heard the news because it's been everywhere that there is officially going to be a Eurovision Song Contest Asia. It has been rumoured, there's been speculation for ages, but it has now been confirmed. 10 countries initially signing up. It's going to take place in Thailand in November. And if you stick around, once we've heard from Alicja, I am going to be speaking to Marcus Tang. He is the man behind the Eurovision Song Contest Asia. I'm going to be speaking to him from Bangkok. Well, he's in Bangkok. I'm here, but he's in Bangkok. So stick around. You'll find out all about what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like, the journey to the Eurovision Song Contest Asia. But first up on the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast, it is Alicja from Poland. Alicja from Poland, I've got a question for you. How do you say in Polish, I finally made it to the Eurovision Song Contest?
Nareszcie udało mi się być częścią Eurowizji.
A good feeling, right?
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Very good.
It's like, what, 6 years in the making? Because you were part of the class of 2020, which got cancelled. But you're here now representing your country.
Yeah, that's an amazing feeling because actually I feel like for the past 6 years I've done so much and I feel like I'm a completely different person in a way.
Mentally, spiritually?
Mentally and spiritually, but I would say that most of the work that I've done is focused on my inner self, and I really developed as an artist and as a person just to be my most authentic self and just to be confident enough and brave enough to make my own art and make my own music and just speak to people the way I always wanted to.
So your family must be so proud of you, right?
They are super proud of me. I could always count on them in a way, because my mother, she was the kind of person who would always prioritize my self-growth. So since childhood, I was always taking part of different classes, such as singing lessons, dancing lessons, and she would drive me to different singing competitions. So I feel like I'm very blessed, and I feel grateful to have this type of family who would just believe in my dreams.
So your mum is your biggest fan?
She is. She is my biggest fan, and she's truly the biggest supporter I have.
So was she one of the first people that you played Pray to when it was finished?
Yeah, she was. She was. I remember it very well because we were driving to see a concert, and I was like, "Mom, I have something to show you. Just let me know what you think." And I remember that she had goosebumps all over her body, and she was like, "Yeah, that's the song that I was waiting for you to make, and you were waiting for yourself to make." Because I always wanted to have this type of song where I could show my vocal abilities, but also show my true self. So that's why it's a mix of so many genres, like gospel and then hip hop, then R&B, then pop. So I would say that Pray is me in a pill.
You in a pill, I love that. So you basically take a little dose of Alicja in Pray. And you talk about vocal ability. A lot of people wait till the end of the song to show off the voice. You do it in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, because why not?
Like straight off the bat, as we say in English.
Let's start off strong.
This is what I'm here for, you know?
You have just 3 minutes to show yourself. And I would say that one of my biggest, my biggest strength is my voice, personally, I feel like. So why not show people what I can do with it? But also, I was thinking that doing it for the whole 3 minutes would be a bit boring and overwhelming. That's why I switched up to...
And hard work for you.
Yeah, and hard work for me. And also I will have some choreography, so I wouldn't probably do it very well. So that's why I switched up to another genre that I love very much, which is rap, hip-hop.
I understand there is a bit of Alicja boot camp going on at the minute. You are doing a lot of preparation for Vienna, right?
Rehearsals, meeting with director, meeting with choreographer, dancing lessons, English lessons, and singing lessons, interviews, doing press tours, doing photo shoots, recording TikToks, speaking with my fans, and doing workouts just to get my body ready for the Eurovision. So there's a lot of work, but I wouldn't change it. And I'm super grateful that I have this chance and I have this honor to represent my country.
I hear that things are being switched up for Vienna from the national final. Is that true?
That's true. And we're preparing completely different performance. So I'm super excited about that.
Completely different?
Completely. Everything will change. Everything will change. So that's huge for me. And I feel like it's nice to have this kind of surprise. Because, you know, on our national finals, we didn't have like that much opportunities to show everything that we wanted to, because we had smaller stage, we didn't have audience. So it wasn't that much of a Eurovision experience, I would say.
What have people since you won, what have people in Poland said to you? Have you had lots of fans come up to you, telling you congratulations, supporting you?
I know that people from Poland are rooting for me, and I just have so much fans who were with me since 2020, and they wanted to see my comeback, and they are like partially why I decided to give it another shot.
I loved Empires, the song that you put forward in 2020. That again was a big song. If we reversed 6 years, how disappointed were you in that moment when it got cancelled?
I was very sad, just because I felt like I would never have a chance to experience this again, and I had a feeling that this chance was taken away from me. So that's why I wanted to go in 2023, but it didn't work out. And right now, I feel like that was a right move, that it didn't work out then, because now I feel so much more mature and so much more self-aware as an artist. And actually, for the first time in my life, I've written my whole album in English while being an independent artist. So nobody told me what to sing, how to sing it, what to write. I just did it myself, and then I signed with London, UK label.
So basically you're doing it your way.
Yes.
Yeah, the best way, right?
The best way.
I love the video. Can you tell us about it? Like, who is the little girl in the video?
The little girl is actually my mom's student, because my mom is an English teacher.
Ah.
And I was looking for a girl who looked similar to me, but was much younger than me. And she called me and she was like, I have a girl. And she was a girl from Ciechanów, which is my hometown.
Yeah.
And that's actually a place where I shot the whole music video, in all the places that were close to me and close to my heart. And actually, my whole family was a part of music video, because in the music video, you can see my mother, my father, my sister, my grandma, my boyfriend.
I love that. I don't know if you know, but Antigone from Cyprus also has her grandmother and grandfather in her music video. And I love those little details, because it makes it so authentic and genuine, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I could just look back on this music video and see my family and feel like I have like very nice memories on tape that I can go back to and look at with a smile.
So all these family members, are they in the church at the beginning?
No, they are in the apartment on the sofa. We
okay,
stayed
yes.
all together.
The bit where the girl is looking on the TV, you're in the TV, and
Yeah.
they're on the sofa.
Yeah.
Yes, I get you. So you were saying your mum's an English teacher. Is she the one giving you English lessons? Because your English is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We started off together, but you know, it's not easy when your mom is your teacher. So I wasn't the best student at her classes. So she kicked me out and signed me to a different tutor. So it didn't end well, to be honest.
I love that. She kicked you out. She was like,
She
no.
kicked me out.
No.
She was like, you are so annoying. I can't stand you. Just get away from me. Get out of my class and never go back.
She's like, you can be somebody else's problem. You're not being mine today.
Yes.
Is she coming to Vienna? She sounds amazing. She sounds very funny.
She is coming to Vienna and I can't wait for her to experience it with me.
She's got her Poland flags that she's ready to wave.
She has all the flags because she's actually my great supporter, and also she has all of these crazy ideas and how we can promote the song. And she even like she printed out like flyers.
Flyers, yeah,
flyers
like
with
bits of paper.
praying sign, and she would give it to everyone in my hometown. So sometimes she's a bit crazy, but I love her for the support she's been giving me my whole life.
She sounds like English teacher, management consultant, marketing. She's basically everything.
She's everything. And she's also an Instagrammer.
Oh, is she? She loves
Yeah.
the gram.
Yeah.
For you yourself, if you could pick one artist in the whole wide world to collab with, who would it be? They can be alive, they can be dead. Who would that one person be?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, the voice.
The voice. Yeah.
The voice of a generation.
Yes. I was raised on her music. That's why I feel her like persona very deeply, because I know almost every single one of her songs. Also Michael Jackson. Whitney and Michael are just my two favorites of all time.
So if you could only sing one Whitney Houston song, what would it be?
One Moment in Time.
Big song.
Big song. I love big songs. But One Moment in Time was a song that always moved me. I remember listening to this song, trying to sing it. Of course, I couldn't sing it back then. I was just like, I was just shouting and screaming and trying to reach the notes. But I remember being so moved by her voice and getting emotional. That was one of the first moments when I felt like my dream is to make this type of music myself one day when I will be old enough. Because those memories are from when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Who would I be today if I didn't listen to Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder? They just shaped me in a way as an artist and as a person. That's why I always felt super close to soul and R&B, because like those artists based on these genres.
Have you ever done Whitney Houston at karaoke? In a karaoke bar?
Yes, I did, of course. I did I Will Always Love You so many times at karaoke bars.
Have you seen the drum challenge on TikTok? You know, when people have to beat the drum at the point.
And, yeah, I know.
This needs to happen at Eurovision with all the contestants. I'm calling it now.
Let's do it.
I think we should do it.
We
The
should
Whitney
do it.
drum challenge.
That's a good idea. Let's do a drum challenge.
So let's talk about you and your love of Eurovision. Have you met many of the recent Polish entries? Like Justina, for example.
Yes, she gave me so much support during national finals. She officially blessed me on her social media, and she was like, Alicja would be a great great person to represent Poland, and she told her fans to vote for me. So I was super grateful to have this type of support from her. But speaking about last year's entry, I met most of them. I know Justyna. I know who was before Justyna.
Luna.
I know Luna.
Ockman.
I know him. He also started his career on The Voice of Poland, which I won a year before him. So I met him at his The Voice of Poland final. So that was super fun.
You passed your crown on to him.
Yes.
And then Justyna passed her crown on to you.
Yeah, so I feel like we have a very good support when it comes to encouraging other artists to do their own thing. That's why I'm super grateful about this.
Do you know what? I was surprised that Justyna's routine was not made into the exercise video that everybody should do as a gym warm-up, because honestly, the stuff she did on stage, it just left everybody out of breath. Do you remember watching it?
Yes, I remember, and I was like, oh my God, I wouldn't be able to do 10% of it, and I'm 23. So she absolutely...
And she was hanging from the ceiling.
She was hanging from the ceiling. So to me, she's an absolute diva, legend, icon. Love her and love Gaia.
Do you have memories of watching Eurovision as a kid?
My core memory would be Conchita Wurst winning. Also, my core memory would be my parents showing me performance of Edyta Górniak with the song Tonia.
Yes, the first time Poland was in it, right?
The first time Poland was in it, and we won second place.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
And it was like such an iconic performance that I feel like almost everyone in Poland have seen it. So that would be another core memory. And also when Michał Szpak went to represent Poland with the song Color of Your Life.
Yeah, because can you remember he got massive public votes? Like,
yeah,
huge.
I remember. People loved him.
Yeah, and he went from this bit of the table like all the way up here.
Yeah, I remember.
It's so funny. Do you know what? I've got a Polish friend. This is last week. I had a Polish friend round, and he made me put on that second place Polish entry on YouTube. So you are totally right. Like everybody in Poland must know about it.
Yeah, it was an iconic moment for us all, and actually after Edyta, we didn't ever come close to be like she was the first and the last one to be in a top 3 of Eurovision.
Until maybe this year, Alicja, right?
Keep fingers crossed.
And have you met any of the class of 2026 yet?
Yes, I met Satoshi from Moldova, and yeah, he was great. And I feel like I vibe with him because he has the same, like similar music roots as mine, because he has this hip-hop influence. And I do also have hip-hop influence in my song Pray. So I vibe with him and I really like him, but I cannot wait to meet all the other contestants.
I liked what you said there, musical fruits. As in genres. I don't think I've ever heard them described as fruits, but I kind of like that.
Fruits? I was trying to say roots, but I like the fruits.
Oh. Fruits, roots.
Roots, who cares? I created a group chat on Instagram with all the contestants so we can message each other and just stay in touch with each other, and it's very cool.
You created it?
Yes. I was like, hey everyone, let's connect before we meet each other in person.
Do you know what? This is always, every year, we try and find out the person who started the group chat.
Guilty.
And it was you.
That was
okay,
me.
Here's a question then. Who was the last to join?
The last to join was probably Peter from Finland. He was one of the last to join.
Yeah.
And the UK and the guy from the UK, right? Yeah.
Look, Mum, no computer.
We have a lot of great topics on this chat.
Yeah. What do you discuss? Who's the chattiest?
Who's the chattiest one? I will spill some tea.
Please do. This is exciting. This is what Eurovision fans love.
I know.
BTS.
It's called Eurovision Fam.
Yeah.
And the chattiest one, Soren is speaking a lot on this group.
Who is, sorry?
Soren is speaking a lot.
Sun from Denmark.
Yes. And also the girl Tamara. And also Akilas from Greece.
Yeah.
But I would say that the chattiest one is probably... How you pronounce his name? Soren?
Cern. Yes. Cern.
It's great that you tell me this because this week I have a live with him on my Instagram, so it would be better to know. Because I've got this idea to have a live with each contestant every single week. And
amazing.
This week I have one with Cern.
Cern. Turpego Lund.
Cern Turpego Lund.
Yeah, it's quite a hard name to do, but he taught me how to pronounce it when he was on the podcast.
Well,
and he's a super lovely guy, by the way, like so lovely.
I cannot wait to meet him. But speaking of hard names, I don't think that anyone could beat my last name. Try spelling out Szemplinska.
Szemplinska?
Oh, yes, you did pretty well. Szemplinska. Alicja Szemplinska.
Alicja Szemplinska.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right.
I know, but in Polish, when I see Polish written down, none of the letters correspond with how I would say them in English.
Yeah, I feel the same when I see Polish names.
I love this. It's like I said, when I interviewed Cern, it was like Danish Duolingo. I feel this is like Polish Duolingo, you know?
We can learn some Polish with each other.
But I do love that you started the group chat. That is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So how would you say Eurovision Song Contest in Polish again?
Eurowizja. Konkurs piosenki Eurowizji. Konkurs piosenki Eurowizja.
Konkurs?
Konkurs.
Konkurs?
Konkurs.
Konkurs?
Piosenki.
Piosenki?
Eurowizja.
Eurowizja. Konkurs piosenki Eurowizja. Oh. This is hard, but thank you very much. I'll remember that. So when I see you in Vienna, don't worry, I will have that in my head and I will remember to say it.
You must say to me, cześć Alicja, pamiętam, że nauczyłaś mnie mówić konkurs piosenki Eurowizja.
Now that is too fast.
Okay.
But
I
now
will send you a DM with me, my voice note, so you can learn. And you can send something like to me and I will learn in different language.
That would be brilliant. And I'm feeling like we've got a role reversal. I'm feeling like you are your mum and I am now you.
Yes, but I'm not going to kick you out of the class.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future. But yeah, I will learn a little bit of Polish before I see you in Vienna, I promise.
Okay.
It does sound like you are really looking forward to Vienna.
I'm super happy, super excited, doing my best to prepare myself the best and very excited about this journey and super grateful to be part of it.
Well, Alicja, thank you very much for the Polish lesson. I will remember. It's great to find out a bit more about you and pray and what's happening for Poland. And look, enjoy the journey and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you soon.
You too. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.
Great.
So thank you so much to Alicja from Poland. I'm loving the fact that she started the Instagram group chat with all the contestants. It's very, very exciting. Something else that is extremely exciting, just announced, hot off the press, as we say in the UK, we have launched, finally, there's been speculation for months, the Eurovision Song Contest Asia, and I have the man behind it, Marcus Tang, all the way from Bangkok. Marcus, hi!
Hello. Fresh off the press. You are right. I am live here in Bangkok right now, actually. I am sitting in Bangkok. I am from Singapore, though, but I am in Bangkok, and we have just announced this.
So first of all, Marcus, tell us which countries are involved.
I will. We have got 10 of them right now. Of course, more will come, but I'll excite you with 10, the 10 right now, okay? So we've got Malaysia, we've got Nepal, we've got Cambodia, we've got Laos, we've got the Philippines, of course. We all know who's from the Philippines. We've got Philippines. And I'm here in Thailand, so we do have Thai the Thais here as well. We've got Vietnam, 100 million people in Vietnam. We've got Bhutan, happiest place. Bangladesh, that's 9. Can you guess the last one?
I would say, because I might have a little bit of insider info, is it just one of the countries that has one of the biggest music scenes in the world?
If you're talking about South Korea, you absolutely right. It is South Korea. I've got the K-pop stars sending me videos of saying, "Hey, we're so excited. Welcome to Asia. Korea is ready." So that is the level we're talking about. Of course, the other countries will come in as well. But yeah, look at that. Look at that.
As you said, right, these countries combined, the population here, this is hundreds of millions of people, hundreds of millions of potential new Eurovision Song Contest fans, all getting behind one huge event. This is going to be amazing.
This is going to be beyond my wildest dream. I mean, it's the first day. We are here at the launch, and I cannot. I don't have words to describe what's happening now. We have got the government excited. We have got people from different industries. I've got a tech guy all of a sudden saying he's a top fan of Eurovision. I've got someone from rental companies. They're like, "Oh my goodness, what's happening here?" So I guarantee, and this is such an Asian thing. I'm Asian. We latch onto something and we just run with it. We are, we're fans. We're crazy fans. I mean, this is Asia. 4.7 billion people live in Asia alone. So, I mean, why not? It is Asia.
So Marcus, big question. When is the final going to be? When is this going to take place and where?
It is going to be on the 14th of November this year. Very soon. Very soon. If you guys can come to Bangkok. It is going to be in Bangkok, of course. I won't tell you which venue it is for now, but I will tell you it's in the heart of Bangkok. I mean, why not? We're here in Bangkok. It is the liveliest city in Asia. Everyone knows about Bangkok, the land of smiles. We've got good food. We've got Thai milk tea as well. And the party scene the music scene is good. It's the place to be.
So I guess the hunt now begins for all these countries to pick their acts or to start picking them, because I'm assuming it's exactly the same as the Eurovision Song Contest. We're going to have a grand final. There's going to be delegations. People have to find who they want to represent their country, all that kind of stuff. It's the same format, right?
Same format. We're keeping everything as familiar as we can keep them. We don't want to make we really want to keep everything similar so that fans can just jump on straight away. But I can tell you that most of them are going to plan something very exciting. I'm here in Thailand. I'm speaking to the producers here already. They've got something lined up, which I don't know if I can mention now, but watch out for Thailand. Some of them are doing shows that are beyond what I've planned as well. When we spoke to them, we told them, look, it's your first year. You don't have to, take it easy. But these guys are like, no, what are you talking about? This is Eurovision Asia. We're going there. We're doing this. 3 episodes where each country will basically do their own episodes. They'll find a winner. I think some of them are very confident. I've got my predictions already.
What I also love, Marcus, these 10 countries, obviously we know South Korea is a pop powerhouse, a K-pop powerhouse, but I'm so excited to see what Nepal has got, what Bhutan has got. I know these countries, I know their flags, but I don't know their music scenes. So all of a sudden, we're going to shine a light on these countries' music scenes that haven't really had a chance in that international spotlight before.
Yeah, so this is very interesting. You are right. What we're going to do is so each country, we've also partnered a music partner. These guys are brilliant. I will share more in the coming weeks as well. So these guys, and they're big in Asia. They're going to help bring about. So pop music is familiar. We've got ballads, we've got rock as well. But we want to incorporate and make sure that Bhutan doesn't lose its flavor in Nepal as well. So obviously we have help from the music industry to push a great new song, an original song, but we're making sure this year we have to incorporate that Bhutan spirit of happiness, or we have to ensure that in Malaysia as well, they've got their flavor, in Thailand, the flavor as well. So I can't mention too much yet. but we're going to go into planning really, really soon to make good music.
So, Marcus, it is the 14th of November in Bangkok, 10 countries initially. This is happening. It's in the calendar.
It is happening. It is happening. It is wild. It is happening. So join me.
Marcus Tang, the man behind the Eurovision Song Contest Asia. Thank you for joining the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.
Thank you for having me. And I look forward to speaking again soon.
See you soon.
See you. สวัสดีครับ